Alright, I'd like for us to go ahead and take a look at our homework for this week, and I'm giving it to you a little bit later. First of all, I'd like for you to go ahead and put the due date. All of it is due Friday, which is 1/24/2020. We've already been over these definitions, but we're going to take a look at them again. We've been working on these words for the past week now. If you splatter something, you spray it around. A squiggle is a twist or curve. A squawk is a loud, harsh sound. A flurry is a glimmer is a gleam. Medevac is a Space Lab is
laboratory in space.
A TV program that lasts many hours is a
Telethon.
When something flares, it
Flames up quickly.
Paratroops are
Military units that use parachutes to
descend behind enemy lines. All right. So for your homework for this week, the first part is really just looking at these blend words. You'll easily be able to see a mixture of those words. There are two words that are not blended. Rather, they give you the definition or an example of how you would use it. So you have 8 words down here that you have to fill in. You won't repeat any of the words. If it's over here, it's not going to be over here. Do you understand me? All 8 words will be represented. Nothing repeats. Over on this side, as always, we still focus on our context clues. Looking at words like an injured soldier. Looking at words like scientist. I started giving you similar sentences to this and put them in quotation marks today to get you thinking about context words. The driver lit a blank. A blank from light from the moon fell across the floor. A blank of light. That blank was from the hen in the barnyard. Hen is where that's coming from. Looking at those context clues. Remember that if a word begins, if the word in front of the blank is a, such as number 3 and number 6, then that simply means that the word is going to begin with a consonant, which doesn't really matter because all of our words start in consonants this week. But just remember that, okay? And then for your part B, you will need to put a check mark in the box. We are not filling in the bubbles. We're not circling. We're not putting X's. We're putting a check in the box beside the correct word. For your right to learn, you will get a chance to earn 5 extra credit points. You will need to complete it on the back. Write a communication from a space lab to control center on Earth. Use at least 3 vocabulary words. It needs to be like a letter, like a communication, what you see, what you're observing from that space lab. You need to use 3 other words other than space lab. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Remember that this is due this Friday.